Oh yeah, so it's Tommy Tango, Angelica Puffin, Dee Dee Ash, Stu Jake, Drew Mark, Charlotte Sue, Lou Mark. No, that's supposed to be Benny.
I gotta look up a voice of how Tommy.
Yo, if you're a Rugrat, get down here.
If you're a Rugrat, get down.
Yeah. We need all the Rugrats.
Come on, Rugrats, where you at?
Also, it says Dr. Hoagie is Cy, and then there's Antonio, soap actor, and soap actress.
I could be a actor. I have one. Oh, it's great. Yeah, I'll take that. Rugrats inbound.
The Rugrats are making their way in. Well, I added it in the chat so that way you remember. You are Dee Dee. Okay, so I will give the kind of the thing real quick. So for those who don't remember, we are raising money for the ALS United North Carolina chapter. You can type in ! donate in the chat to get that wonderful donation. We are also selling t-shirts. You can type in ! shirt. And those will go to this as well as the charity. Most of it will be going to the charity. So please, if you are interested in donating or getting a shirt, please feel free to do so. So for those who don't remember or those who do, we're going to take you back in time. The year was 2023. We were all here before we even had themes. We were all here playing, was it Rugrats?
Scavenger Hunt.
Scavenger Hunt.
Nintendo 64.
Yeah. And we're all joking about Rugrats. We're all having a good time. And all of a sudden, Angelica from the Rugrats came in the chat. Now, we could not figure out who Angelica. We were like, oh, this has got to be like a bot, because anytime we said Angelica, she would say, I love Angelica. And anytime we said Rugrats, she would say, I hate the Rugrats.
No, I hate Tommy.
I hate Tom. Well, no, she did both. She did both. I hate the Rugrats and I hate Tommy. Well, she did. She kind of flip-flopped every now and then. Like we thought that the bot was corroding. Like she would flip. Sometimes she would say, "I hate Angelica," and it would constantly be this back and forth. We're trying to figure out what's happening, and then the bot was not a bot. All of a sudden, we're joking. We're having a fun time. We're like basically crying, laughing with all the fun things that are happening between the game, and all of a sudden now the entire cast of the Rugrats are in our chat. And then it goes quiet for a second, and Angelica from the Rugrats just types, I froof up. And then we knew. So that entire 2-hour time frame where I probably don't remember half of it because my brain lacked oxygen from struggling to breathe, spawned what would be the theme of the next year, which was TV and movies. So as a recognition, and because we had $55,000 raised, we are going to be reading the script of a wonderful Rugrats episode, which is when Angelica broke her leg. Now, if you don't remember this, it spawned the legendary. I've lost control.
Your battery pack? Your mic on?
Yeah, what do I say?
I've lost control of my life.
Can I swap batteries?
Switch me.
Okay. So yes, so that is why we are doing the Rugrats. Now, just a reminder, we are raising money for the ALS United North Carolina chapter. So please, if you feel like donating, please do so. They're amazing folks. They do so much work, and I can't be thankful enough at the fact that not only are we allowed to raise money for them, which is to my surprise still to this day. Kidding. But also the fact that they're such a generous and awesome community of folks who have gone to links to showcase our event in live events. So if you want to do the ALS walk with us, we have our own table. You can come and do the walk, and they do pull us on stage to kind of let us talk about what we do. I have the medals, but I think the medals are in a box somewhere. But they've given our community the Circle of Excellence for 3 years in a row now, which is something I am very thankful for. So, without further ado, you are one of the Rugrats. can I please get... Well, I will read them out so that way we know. And I will make sure that Angelica is last. All right, first we have, and I don't... Oh, there you are. Tommy, which will be voiced by Tango.
Tommy Pickles.
Tommy Pickles. Dee Dee, which will be voiced by Ash. Stu, which will be voiced by Jake. Come on in, Jake.
That's what I meant. You don't realize you're supposed to be out here already.
Yeah, no, yeah.
There is Drew, who will be voiced by me. Charlotte, who will be voiced by none other than Sue. Lou, who will be voiced by... Here, I'll move over so that way Benny can come in. Benny. Now we have 4 extras, which we didn't choose. Dr. Hoagie, Antonio, soap actor, and soap actress. So we'll just kind of make it up as we go. But last and certainly not least, if you remember the wonderful Puffin,
Go right on the frame.
the wonderful and Puffin had to end up buying a wonderful Angelica onesie due to a donation goal. So for the first time ever live on Papa Barks, we have Angelica, voiced by Puffin.
You dumb babies.
Hey.
All right, who does not have a...
We're gonna have to pass.
Pass the microphone.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pass.
Yeah.
Do you need to clip my?
I could probably get away with the hand.
Is there a narrator who's reading the narration part?
Oh yeah.
We
Oh
don't-
yeah, we gotta read the stage directions.
Yeah.
Do you want stage directions?
It might be helpful.
Yeah, actually.
We gotta set the scene.
You gotta see the scene.
All right. When folks are ready to roll,
I think we're ready.
here we go. The episode begins with a close-up of the mail slot of the front door of Tommy's house. Yeah, I can read this. Angelica lifts up the mail slot and looks through it.
Like I've always said, a bigelow on the floor writes its name on the door, or something like that. Well, it's really not your place to question me on that sort of thing, is it? I think you know exactly what I mean.
On the other side of the front door, Tommy looks through the mail slot as Angelica closes it. Stu then picks him up, and Dee Dee walks to the front door and opens it, revealing Drew, Charlotte, and Angelica on the other side. Angelica is carrying a pink suitcase as she runs inside.
Hi, come on in.
Oh, can't stay, Deed. We just have to drop Angelica and run.
Angelica walks up to Drew, who kisses her on the forehead.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye, Daddy.
Don't worry, Drew. We'll take care of Angelica while you're away on your rafting trip.
I still don't know why they call it power rafting.
Well, beats me. Charlotte says it's great for networking. And now, are you sure you'll be all right, princess?
Yes, Daddy. I'll be fine.
Drew lowers his head down to Angelica.
Oh, sorry, that was me. You know we'll be gone for a whole week.
The sooner you leave, the sooner you can come back with lots of presents for me.
What? They called our offer a joke? All right, then you can tell them that if they can't take a joke, they
But
can...
before Charlotte can finish, she looks down at smiling Angelica, realizing she can't say anything inappropriate in front of her.
Hold on, Jonathan.
Charlotte lowers her head down to Angelica.
Ciao, sweetie, kiss.
Angelica kisses Charlotte on the cheek.
Bye, Mommy.
Angelica waves goodbye to Drew and Charlotte, who walks to the car.
Hurry, Drew, I'm getting a fax.
Inside Drew and Charlotte's car, Charlotte's Acme auto fax machine prints out a fax. Inside Tommy's house, Stu and Dee Dee wave goodbye to Drew and Charlotte.
Have a good time. Bye-bye.
Hey, have a good time. Bye.
Drew and Charlotte drive away in their car. Dee Dee then closes the front door. Stu sets Tommy down, and Angelica tugs on his shirt.
Uncle Stu, I want to go to the zoo.
I'm sorry, Angelica. I got work to do today. Maybe on Saturday?
Stu walks away, and Dee Dee pulls a blue tarp out of the closet. Angelica pulls on her dress.
Aunt Dee Dee, Uncle Stu won't take me to the zoo. Will you take me?
Oh, I can't today, sweetie.
Dee Dee walks away.
But I'm the guest.
Angelica sighs unhappily, and then walks up to Lou's bedroom where Lou is tying a fishing lure onto a fishing pole.
Hey, Grandpa, what do you say me and you get out of here and go do something?
Well, my calendar's pretty full. I gotta watch the Fishing with Stan and Arville show at 5. Say, do you want to watch it with me?
I
I think I'm kind of busy.
You don't know what you're missing. As Angelica walks out of Lou's bedroom, Lou casts his fishing pole.
I never want to get old.
Was that me? Yeah.
Yes.
Angelica walks down the stairs to the basement where Stu is building the hippocopter, a toy of a ballet dancing hippo with a propeller on top. Stu gasps when he sees her.
Look, Uncle Stu, it's me, Angelica, the famous ballerina dancer.
Not now, Angelica. I gotta finish this hippocopter.
Stu gets back to work and Angelica frowns. In the kitchen, Dee Dee is now dressing in her cleaning outfit as she scrubs down the table with some sandpaper. Angelica walks in.
Hiya, Aunt Dee Dee. How'd you like to hear some impressions?
I'm kind of busy, sweetheart.
First, Popeye the Sailor. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. Thank you very much.
Angelica,
For my next impression, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hasta la vista, baby.
Not right now, sweetie. I'm working.
Dee Dee continues scrubbing the table, and Angelica walks away frowning. In the living room, Tommy is sitting on a blanket watching television until Angelica walks in.
Hi, Tommy. Want to play something?
Actually, I'm kind of tired. I think I'm going to take a nap.
A nap? What are you going to take a nap for? Nobody's making you.
I always take a nap after I watch as Captain Blasto. I just get tired and fall asleep.
Tommy lays down and prepares to fall asleep.
No, Tommy!
Go ahead. As she pulls on Tommy's shirt.
Tommy, speak to me! Tommy! He's gone.
Lou is now standing in the doorway holding his fishing pole and his fishing hat. 20 minutes till fishing with Stan in Oroville as he puts his fishing hat on. Sure you don't want to join me?
Yeah, right. Like I'm really gonna watch a fishing show?
In the next scene, a man in a fishing boat is seen fishing, and Angelica watches unhappily. Now Tommy and Lou are both asleep.
Looks like Jim's using a 5-pound test line now.
And Angelica, as she picks up a bowl of popcorn near Lou's chair.
Guess the excitement was too much for him.
With a 5387-3 Bay lure.
Angelica eats some of the popcorn from the bowl. She then takes the remote from Lou and channel surfs with it.
Boy, what a yucky day. Nobody wants to do anything. Nobody pays any attention to me. I'm the guest. They're supposed to do what I want to do.
We don't have somebody for this, so somebody.
And you can bring the bouillabaisse. You can fluff my pillows.
Oh my.
Oh.
On the TV, a movie with a lady with a broken leg in a bed is shown with a man by her side.
Anything for you, my darling. I'll wait on you night and day. I'll cater to your every whim until that leg of yours is entirely healed.
Dr. Robotnik.
Blast that hedgehog!
Look at that. Just 'cause she's got a broken leg, he's doing everything she tells him to. Say, that's not a bad idea.
In the kitchen, Dee Dee is now painting the table, and Stu walks in carrying his half-finished hippocopter.
I just can't get this hippocopter to fly.
Stu, if hippos were meant to fly, they wouldn't weigh 3,000 pounds.
Ow!
Stu and Dee Dee turn their attention to Angelica, who walks down the stairs as a bowling pin rolls down in front of her.
Ow! Ow!
Angelica, what happened? Oh no.
The bowling ball reaches the bottom of the stairs and hits a pot with a plant in it, shattering the pot to pieces. Angelica reaches the bottom of the stairs and pretends to have broken her leg. Stu and Dee Dee run when they hear her.
Oh!
Angelica, what happened?
Oh, my leg! I think it's broken.
Dee Dee gasps, and Angelica grunts. In the next scene, which takes place at a hospital, Stu and Dee Dee are sitting on a bench in the waiting room as Dr. Hoagie Doozer walks up to the receptionist, who points at them. He then walks to them.
Mr. and Mrs. Peaches?
It's Pickles.
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yes, of course. I'm Dr. Hoagie Dozer.
And you're also a Stu.
Do you want me to take Doozer?
Angelica doing all right?
I could take Doozer.
Thank you.
She's in the x-ray right now. We'll know in a few minutes.
In the x-ray room, Angelica, who is now dressed in a white gown, is strapped to the table that lifts up vertically.
Oh God, now we
Bob
need
is
a Bob.
standing next to the x-ray machine, and he waves at her.
You want me to do
Do
it?
you want me?
Hi, I'm Bob. I'll be your x-ray technician.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take pictures of your insides. Say cheese.
Bob laughs maniacally as he turns on the x-ray machine. He then takes a picture of Angelica's insides. The table then rotates Angelica a few times.
It's kind of strange at first, but after a while, you get to like it.
Bob's x-ray machine takes one last picture. In the next scene, Dr. Doozer looks through a bunch of folders. The first one says Anita Peepers, DOA, send to pathology. The second one says Angela Pickles, and the third one says Antonio Peaches.
I did that. Anita Peepers. All right. Peaches. Here it is.
Dr. Doozer pulls out a picture of Antonio Peaches' broken leg from his folder.
It appears that Angelica has sustained a massive fracture on the left fibula.
Stu, Dee Dee, and Angelica, the third of whom who is in a wheelchair, boy, that's great stage direction writing, are sitting on the other side of Dr. Doozer's desk.
I did?
Stu and Dee Dee look over at Angela.
Oh, yeah. Ow!
She's rubbing the wrong leg.
Oh, yeah.
I recommend we put her leg in a cast.
Doctor, are you sure? Maybe we should get a second opinion.
I may be young, ma'am, but I know a broken leg when I see one, and I'm a highly trained professional.
The receptionist walks in, carrying Dr. Doozer's chocolate milk on a plate.
Here's your chocolate milk, Doctor.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dr. Doozer drinks his chocolate milk, assumedly through a straw. Stu and Dee Dee look at each other, and in the next scene shows a view outside Tommy's house. Angelica, who now has her leg in a cast, is now in Stu and Dee Dee's bedroom, with her, Dee Dee, and Tommy all sitting on the bed. A line with a buzzer has been installed.
Dr. Doozer said we should keep you in bed and do all we can to help keep you comfortable while your leg heals.
Stu walks in and pulls the line with the buzzer down to Angelica.
I rigged up this call buzzer for you, sweetheart. Now if there's anything you need, all you have to do is push this button.
Okay. Stu pushes the button and the buzzer buzzes. He then hands it to Angelica.
We can hear the buzzer anywhere in the house, and we'll come right away.
Stu pats Angelica's head, and Dee Dee walks up to Angelica.
Are you in any pain, dear?
A little.
What a trooper.
As Stu and Dee Dee walk away, Tommy looks over at Angelica.
What are you looking at, Peanut Head?
Is your leg really broke, Angelica?
No!
Then why'd they put it in a cast?
How do I know? Go figure, grown-ups. Alls I know is I got this.
Tommy points at the buzzer.
What's that do?
Watch.
Angelica presses the buzzer, and Dee Dee runs in.
Yes, Angelica?
Aunt Dee Dee, you can take the baby away now. I'm tired of playing with it.
All right, sweetheart Tommy. It's past your bedtime anyway.
Dee Dee picks up Tommy and walks away, carrying him.
This is gonna be great.
The next morning, a view outside of Tommy's house is shown with the caption that says, Day 1, 6:28 a.m. Angelica presses the buzzer, and a flock of birds screech as they fly over Tommy's house. Dee Dee, who is in her robe, walks into the bedroom.
Morning, Aunt Dee Dee. Could you please get me a cold drink?
Of course, dear. I'll be right back.
Dee Dee shuffles away and then returns, carrying a glass filled with soda and ice. She hands it to Angelica.
There you are, Angelica.
Thank you, Aunt Dee Dee.
Dee Dee walks away and Angelica drinks the soda. She then presses the buzzer before Dee Dee can walk out the door.
Bzz. Aunt Dee Dee, I wanted a cold drink.
That is a cold drink.
It isn't really cold.
Dee Dee sighs, then walks up to Angelica. She takes the glass away from her and walks away.
Thank you, Aunt Dee Dee.
Angelica presses the buzzer, and Stu runs up the stairs into the bedroom.
Yes, Angelica?
Uncle Stu, I want to watch TV.
But Angelica, the only television in the house is the big 27-inch console downstairs.
I know.
Big 27-inch.
The big.
So
Big 27-inch.
extra big.
Oh, man.
One TV in the household.
Stu grunts as he pushes the television up the stairs. In the laundry room, Dee Dee, who is now in her normal attire, is taking the wet laundry out of the washing machine until she hears the buzzer. She runs up to the bedroom.
Aunt Dee Dee, would you fluff my pillows?
In the basement, Stu is building his hippocopter until he hears the buzzer, but when he hears it, he drops his hippocopter and he breaks it into pieces. He then runs up into the bedroom.
Uncle Stu, would you open my window? I'd do it myself, but my leg's broke.
Stu frowns angrily, then walks up to the window. He opens it, and Angelica presses the buzzer. Dee Dee then runs into the room.
What is it, Angelica?
I need a tissue.
The camera moves over to the box of tissues that says exhale tissue. Angelica then presses the buzzer again, and Stu runs in.
It's a little cold in here. Could you shut my window?
Stu walks to the window and closes it. Angelica then presses the buzzer again. Stu walks back in.
What, Angelica?
I can't remember.
Stu frowns angrily. He walks away, and then Angelica tosses the buzzer and catches it. She then presses it again, and Stu returns back, panting heavily.
I remember now. Uncle Stu, it's getting kind of stuffy in here again. Could you open my window?
Stu grits angrily and then walks up to the window and opens it. Angelica smiles and presses the buzzer just as he walks away.
That's a little too open.
Stu then walks back to the window and lowers it gently.
There, that's better. Thank you, Uncle Stu. You're the bestest uncle ever. Or there is, excuse me.
Stu walks away. A view from outside Tommy's house now shows the caption, Day 2, 7:02 a.m. In the kitchen, Stu and Dee Dee are in their robes, and Dee Dee is holding a cell phone.
She's starting to get me, Deed. We've been waiting on her hand and foot for 2 days straight. I'm gonna go up there and disconnect that buzzer.
Stu gets out of his chair, but before he can walk away, Dee Dee stops him.
No, Stu, you can't.
Sure I can. One little snip and...
I'm exhausted too, but remember what Dr. Doozer said. She needs our care.
Stu
Yeah.
sighed. Oh.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I've been trying to reach Charlotte, but her cellular phone is always busy.
In the next scene, Charlotte and the other executives are riding a raft over a river while Charlotte is on her cell phone with Jonathan.
Call that a counteroffer? I call it. Hold on, Jonathan. We're coming to a rapid.
Charlotte's raft goes over the waterfall. Back in Tommy's house, before Stu can drink his tea, Angelica presses the buzzer.
Your turn.
Dee Dee walks out of the kitchen as Angelica presses the buzzer again. She then walks into the bedroom.
Aunt Dee Dee, tell me a story.
How about the Three Little Pigs?
No.
Okay, how about the little engine that could?
No.
Hansel and Gretel?
Nope. Tell me a story about an angel.
Dee Dee walks up to Angelica and sits on the bed.
I don't think there are any stories about angels, honey.
Then make one up.
I'm not very good at making up stories.
Oh, my fibula.
Once upon a time, there was an angel.
And what was the angel's name?
Beth?
No.
Heidi?
No.
Angelica?
That's right, Aunt Dee Dee. Go on.
The next night, Dee Dee is asleep in bed when Stu walks up to her.
I don't know how much more of this I can take, Deed. Boy, I am beat.
Stu gets in bed and turns out the light when Angelica presses the buzzer. Stu then walks into her bedroom.
It's
Uncle Stu, I want some chocolate pudding.
3 a.m. I'm tired and we don't have any chocolate pudding.
Oh, the pain.
Angelica, we don't have any chocolate pudding.
There must be a store open somewhere.
Angelica, I'm not going out in 3 a.m. to buy chocolate pudding. That's final.
In the next scene, Stu is standing outside a market that says Night Owl Market, open 24 hours. He walks up to the cash register where the cashier is reading a newspaper.
Where's the chocolate pudding?
We're out of the ready-made stuff, but we got some pudding mix.
The cashier pulls out a box of Duffy's pudding mix. In the next scene, Stu is in the kitchen stirring the pudding mix in a pot on the stove as Dee Dee walks in.
Stu, what are you doing?
Making chocolate pudding.
It's 4 a.m. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding?
Because I've lost control of my life.
In the bedroom, Angelica is watching a war movie on TV and laughs. Stu brings her chocolate pudding.
Here's your pudding, Angelica.
Oh, that's okay, Uncle Stu. I'm not hungry anymore.
The camera moves over to Stu, who frowns, and then it's a cutaway view outside of Tommy's house as Stu screams very shrilly.
Angelica from the
Thank you,
Rugrats.
Angelica.
Welcome.
Thank you.
The next morning, a caption says Day 4, 8:13 a.m. appears. In the kitchen, Stu is holding a cup of coffee and Dee Dee is holding a newspaper. They are both shivering and twitching.
If I hear that buzzer one more time, I'm liable to crack.
Telephone ring sound effect.
Ah!
Stu, it's all right. It's just the telephone.
Telephone, of course.
Dee answers the phone.
Hello? Yes, doctor.
We've had a slight mix-up with the x-rays. Apparently, Angelica's leg isn't broken after all. You can bring her down right away and we can remove the cast. I'm terribly sorry for the mistake.
Dr. Doozer hangs up the phone.
Mr. Peaches, I guess I owe you an apology too.
Antonio Peach is revealed to be lying in the hospital bed next to Dr. Doozer, with his leg bent at an angle, and Angelica's folder at the end. Back at Tommy's house, Stu is curled up in a fetal position.
Stu, the hospital made a mistake. Angelica's fine. We can bring her in to take the cast off right away.
Stu cries hysterically.
Stu, what's the matter?
I'm just so happy.
Stu continues crying hysterically, and a different buzzer, the doorbell, sounds. Dee Dee answers the front door, and Drew is revealed to be on the other side.
Drew, what are you doing back so soon?
We had to come back. Charlotte had a little run-in with a kayak.
You mean?
Broken leg.
In the next scene, which takes place at Angelica's house, Charlotte presses a button on a wireless buzzer, which sounds a fire alarm style horn throughout the house. She is on the phone with Jonathan.
Oh, it's just, I can't get any cooperation around here. Hold on.
Charlotte presses the buzzer twice.
Drew, Angelica, what's taking so long?
In the kitchen, Angelica is holding a plate as Drew, who is looking through the refrigerator, puts food into the middle of it. Charlotte presses the buzzer 3 times.
But Daddy, I want to do something fun.
Drew, who is now holding the wheel of cheese in one hand and a bunch of carrots in the other, turns to face Angelica.
Look, Angelica, as long as Mommy's in her cast, we're going to have to make her as comfortable as possible. Anything Mommy wants, Mommy gets. Understand?
Charlotte presses the buzzer twice.
Drew, Angelica, I need you now.
Angelica, do you know how to make chocolate pudding?
The camera zooms in on Angelica's eye as Charlotte presses the buzzer repeatedly until the screen is completely black with one long buzz, ending the episode.
Yay!
Oh, they got the animation.
All right. I actually need to look at the schedule to see, because I think we did that way quicker than we thought we would.
I think we caught up.
We caught up? That's not a good thing, because we don't end the stream early.
No, we did not.
Oh, good.
We are right on time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
So that is 30 minutes now that we have before we go to our next thing. Nikki, if you want to come back down here and do some...
Nikki's getting ice.
Nikki's great. Does anybody want to play a game?
Do you need me to play something?
Yeah, if you want to play something.
If Jared set up the games, we can all admire this wonderful cast that Angelica wore. Look at this thing. It's got. Show it to the camera so that they can see the writing on
This
it and
was
everything.
this was the thing from the Beyblade.
Yeah.
This was
By the
from
way, if anyone wants to sign the cast, I will put it up somewhere. I'll save it.
Hi, Aaron.
Aaron, exclamation point shirt. Buy the shirt.
Careful, you just knocked your shirt over.
Aaron is the one
It's alright, it's
printing
got
the
a
shirt.
Oh.
Fun fact.
Of course.
So, let's see, Mark. While they're setting up, what is ALS?
So, it's a fun thing you ask. It's actually the thing we're raising money for right now. So, we are raising money in the fight against ALS by raising money for ALS United North Carolina chapter, a group of amazing folks who do a lot of different things for folks inside and outside chicken leg, the North Carolina community who have ALS. Now, if you don't know what ALS is, ALS, or the amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, is a very terrible disease that affects the motor neurons that your body uses to do things like walk and talk and unfortunately even breathe. It is fatal and has no cure. So if you are interested, I will tell you more things about that because my brain had to stutter for a second. So the ALS United North Carolina chapter do things like provide care services with one of their many care clinics across North Carolina. They also help for fighting for advocacy in the House and state. They also do things like provide education for folks to learn more about ALS and its terribleness, as well as researching for the cure. Now, you might be asking, what will my donation do? Well, it'll go to any one of those things because folks who have ALS The average cost for somebody and for household care with ALS is around $250,000. A little bit of history about what Pop-Up Works is. It was originally started back in 2020 after my father was diagnosed with it in 2019. Basically, at that time, we were trying to get my father diagnosed, and the folks at the ALS United North Carolina were doing a lot of things to try and help me and my family. So originally we were going to start raising money to help our family pay for what would be an insurmountable amount of medical bills. But they ended up helping me get in contact with some folks to get my father covered by the VA, which, for those of you who don't know, medical wise, folks with military experience and sports experience are more likely to get ALS than most folks. Most folks who have ALS, there are two different, I'm just giving you a little bit of some backstory here. Folks who have ALS, 90% of them are non-familial. So if you remember Stephen Hawking, he had the familial version, which starts at around the age of 16 and runs for many years. That is only 10%. 90% are the folks who have the non-familial version, which is the 2 to 5 years. So unfortunately, ALS is a terrible disease that can affect anyone and everyone with or without family history. So every little bit that we can do in the fight against it means the world. Even since we started doing this, there's been a number of drugs that have come out to help slow the spread of the disease, but unfortunately, we still are not there yet with the cure. So these folks do a lot of things, and please, if you feel like donating, there's plenty of reasons to donate, whether that be to win potentially one of the many prizes that we have. Every $5 you donate, we'll be giving away a prize. If you're interested in checking out those prizes, you can go to popuparks.org, as well as right now, all of the redeems that we had yesterday. Koyura, thank you for the $5 donation. All the redeems that you remember yesterday are halved. So you could get anything. You could get your post-it note put up on the wall, which we'll be showing towards the end of this. You could also get your green screen where Angelica is right now. You could get that put up behind us. Anything within reasonable, and that will not get us in trouble. PG, please, not PG-13. Additionally, for $25, you'll make us do a wheel spin, and that wheel spin can do anything from make us eat hot sauce, get slapped with a tortilla, have to put on ridiculous costumes like a gigantic Reptar outfit. There's a whole bunch of different reasons to donate.
How many of us have not actually been gotten one? Had the wheel tell us it was us? How many have not been punched in?
I don't think any. You! Yeah! Donate right now, we'll make no. And somehow it would still land on me. Actually, today I haven't been hit with it yet either, but yesterday I hit with a bunch. Time to bully Sue? Yes, Dinky Fox. But yes, if you are interested in donating, your money here goes to help a lot of folks within and outside of the North Carolina community who are stricken with a terrible disease. If you're curious, we have already passed last year's goal, and we are close to beating our all-time high. If you're interested to know one more little thing before we go back to Sayonara Wild Hearts, out of 6 years of donating, our current total for all 6 years is over $300,000 now. So we're
an entire year of support.
Yeah, for one person.
Entire year.
And what's crazy is that the folks at the ALS United North Carolina chapter, they do a lot for us in terms of helping to showcase what we do and what you guys as our audience does. So please, these guys are amazing. I can't shout them out enough. So yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, we're going to swap back to Nikki, who is going to be playing Sayonara Wild Hearts, and I will collect our wonderful scripts. There are some additional prizes that we will be showcasing a little bit later that you may not know about. So,
Prizes.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
Well, thank you, Mark, and thank you all the lovely viewers at home.
You take my chicken seat.
The chicken seat. Oh, it's a warm chicken seat. Also, Kiwi, I know this is a little odd, but we're actually gonna, can we swap to the farther away camera? Because we're gonna steal this one for AV setup for the Ice Bucket Challenge. So, without further ado, I will find... Yeah, this is gonna get stolen. Yeah, you're good. I mean, it happened at any point, but... But yes, time to get back into this. All right, we were on Hearts and Swords. Also, but yes, thank you everyone that have been donating and doing redeems.